Hello, my name is Kathy and today we're going to talk about procrastination. So do you know that 1/5 of the adults and half of the students are procrastinating? So I'm going to give you a few tips and hopefully it will help you to avoid doing that because it can impact your family, your relationship, also your career, but also your health. So watch out for my tips. Leonardo da Vinci was a famous procrastinator. It took him 14 years to finish the Mona Lisa. So it's not because you didn't do and you didn't start straight away. That's not going to happen, okay? But procrastination is not a smart choice if you want to impact people around you. Even if you want to show your children and that you can do something. So that's why it's important that you think about it. And the negative impact includes increased stress. You have poor mental and physical health. You're so worried and you're feeling guilty as well, because sometimes when you go to bed and you say, oh, I never did that and I was supposed to do it, and so that is going to bring your business down and you're not going to have the results you want to have. So as we experience a discomfort or if we're out of our comfort zone, for example, doing videos, doing blogs, even talking a big speech in front of a lot of people, that is when you're going to say, oh, I'll do that maybe someday or later or tomorrow. Think this way: someday, tomorrow, later becomes never. Don't fool yourself. Every time you push all your tasks you have to do, it's going to be a day that you are going to miss out for your business and a day where you're going to not impact people into your business, okay? So you have to stop procrastinating and you have to stop thinking that you're going to make a fool of yourself, because that's the problem. A lot of people think that going out there and if they do a video it doesn't work out, well, a lot of people are going to talk about it, but no, you are wrong, because a lot of people won't be able to do what you are doing. So you have to believe in yourself and you have to put your self-esteem or your pain or your pride on the side. You want to build your business. You don't do it for the other people. You want to do it for you, for your family. And that's why it is important. That's what you have to put into your head, and that's why you have to stop just staying in bed or putting aside all your tasks you want to do, because you want to inspire people. That's why you are in this industry, and you want to be a role model as well for your kids. You want to impress them and they can say, wow, look at mommy or daddy is doing. I mean, I want to be like them when I grow up. So make a difference and stop telling yourself that one day you'll quit smoking, one day you're going to do a video, one day you're going to clean this garage, one day. Do it now, because the list can go on and on and on. There are so many things we push on the side all the time. So push yourself, and you have to be confident, because of the thing as well. The more you push, and it's what I found doing videos. I was trying to do my live and I find it so hard to start. Every time I was on my Facebook live, I was trying to press the button, and the more I was waiting, the less I wanted to do it, and the more I was stressed out, my heart beat. So it's not good for your health. You have to understand that as well. Procrastinating like that is not good for your health. So that's why you have to make a change. So you have also some mental problems like depression or anxiety, and you have to find a way to overcome that. I went through that, and I didn't want to get help for many years. And it's when I got some help. I went to the doctor and I said that I'm enough. I can't live like that. I have to change. And that's how my life changed drastically. So please, if you're in this case, don't wait up, okay? You're worth it, and there is a lot of things over there that can help you to overcome these problems. Okay, so I'm going to give you a few tips, and the few tips is you need to be kind with yourself. If you do a mistake, well, you're a human being. You have to be optimistic You don't take any negative critics, okay? You have to be optimist and you have to believe in yourself. So be kind with yourself. Don't think you are not good enough. If you're trying to do something and it doesn't work out, or you think you don't have enough training, do a course before you do it, before you talk about it. So you can always educate yourself. You can learn something new every day. And don't think you're not good enough, because all the top earners started from the bottom and they went up. So everybody can do it, okay? You have to prove yourself you can do it. Don't start with huge tasks. Start with small tasks and make sure that you don't rush, because if you rush and you're trying to do fast everything, you're going to be disappointed, and that's how you're going to procrastinate the next time, because you're going to say, well, I started to do this video, it didn't work out, and it took me 3 hours to do a video and I don't want to do it anymore. Okay, so do little things by little things, and don't so prove yourself you can do it. And also don't be a perfectionist, and that was my big problem at the start, is I was trying to do a task, and until it wasn't perfect, I wasn't going to put it out there. So that means sometimes I was doing a video, I didn't put my video for 3 days, and I was wasting 3 days. So that's why it's so important. Don't be a perfectionist. You'll be better and better every time you're doing it. So you have to stop thinking that what you're doing is not great, because at the end of the day, people watching your video, people even talking to you or seeing in your garage, for example, we are going to talk about the garage thing, they don't know what you had in your head, and for them it might be perfect. So that's why stop being a perfectionist. When you write your goals, and that is very important, you give yourself a deadline, but don't write huge goals that it's not going to be happening anytime soon. Just write small goals and stick with it. And reward, and that is so important, that you reward yourself every time on the small progresses. So for example, you decide to do a few things during the week, go to the cinema, have a drink, or just reward yourself, because every work needs a reward, okay? Small or big. And then, for example, you have a big goal and you achieve your big goal, you'll be able to go, for example, Disneyland with your family. That's a big goal, so you reward your family and yourself. So that's why it's important that you reward all your progresses. And that's always say, on Monday, write your activity goals, not your results, your activity goals. And on Friday, just reward yourself. Just cheer up and say, well, I did that, I did that, I did that. Maybe I could have done better, but I still did something. So it's always better to reward yourself. And that's how you're going to feel better. Okay, you have to visualize your what you want. You have to picture where you want to be. If you want to change house, if you want a car, you have to visualize, and that is very important. But that is another topic that we can. I'm sure I did another video about it, about visualization. So you have to do that. And if you fear doing something, just write down what would it be next year if you don't do it now, because you would have wasted a full year. So that's why it's important. Time is important. Don't procrastinate too much and too long, because you're going to waste a lot of time. And I'm telling you, time just flies. I mean, can't believe how fast the time goes. So if you fear doing something, just write it down. What you want to achieve, what you want to do, and then in a year time, what you would if you don't make a change, what would be your feeling? Okay, how you would feel if in a year time nothing had changed, because it's what you want to do. You want to change something in your life, but you're afraid. So also build accountability, and that is something I kind of always say that, because if you say some to maybe your partner or friend or team member or something that you're going to do it, do it. Okay, you can't say, oh no, I'm going to do it, or simple post it on social media. If you say, I'm going to do a live later on today, then you have to do it. Okay, so then you can back off, and that can be something, a trigger, and say, okay, I have to do it. So build accountability. And then the most important thing is act daily. You have to get a routine, you have to get a momentum, you have to do things all the time, you have to be consistent. But be very careful, you're not in a race, you have to take your time, okay? And be consistent, because consistency is so important to your business. So that's why when you think that you're going to procrastinate, that you don't want to do something, think of all these little steps that I just said to you, and then you'll be able to overcome that. As Jim Rohn said, you're not a tree. If you don't like where you are, change it. You are not a tree. Change your life. And I'm telling you, even the knowledge you have, if you're listening to my video, you already know a lot. So share this knowledge, because if you don't do it now, if you procrastinate so much and you don't share that to your team or to your family, well, you're robbing them from your knowledge. So that's why it's important that you think not only you, but your family, your friends, your team members, even your kids. They're looking over you, they're looking at what you're doing, and if you are able to overcome all this procrastination, I'm telling you, they love you for it. All right, so thank you so much, and I would love to hear your story. What happened? What did you do maybe to overcome some of the biggest procrastination that you waited to do? Maybe a video, could be even flying or whatever it is, but I would love to hear from you. So thank you guys, and you can see more of my blogs at www.followkathy.com, or reach out to me and I'll be more than happy to show you how I changed my life, how I became a better entrepreneur, a better team leader, and what programs I'm using also. Okay, so thank you, and have a wonderful time. Bye.